My name's Rafael, you're watching Rock and Roll Garage, and today I'm going to show you 5 unexpected musicians that Keith Richards likes. But first, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave your comment, okay? Well, in an interview with BBC back in 2016, he mentioned a few recent acts, contemporary acts at the time, that he liked, and he praised some of them. And today I'm going to show you who they are, and also some things, interesting things that Keith said about them. But I must say, you know, it really is unexpected, because reading interviews with Keith for ages already, for years and years, it's really hard for him to praise a band that didn't came out of the 50s or 60s. You know, his favorite era is there, or it's reggae, and it's usually the bands that the kind of groups he praises the most. But he praised these musicians and bands in this interview with BBC. And the first one is Ed Sheeran. That's right, the famous pop singer, who is certainly now, I must say, probably one of the most famous musicians in the world right now for many years already. And this is what he told BBC. There are many good young players out there that do search and look. Now there's something more than what it is being pumped out at them at the moment. For instance, a young cat, Ed Sheeran, I found very interesting. He worked with us at Atlanta and Dallas, a one-man little band, great voice. So this is what Keith said about Ed Sheeran, one of the most famous musicians in the world right now. I would never expect to see Keith praising a pop singer, a recent pop singer for sure. It's quite unexpected. The second one that he mentioned was the late famous singer Amy Winehouse, who tragically became part of the 27 Club. She tragically passed away at the age of 27. And in an interview back in 2008, he was asked by the Daily Mail to point out which new artist caught his attention. And he mentioned her. He said, "There's only one person, that girl, Amy." And he also praised her in an interview with The Quietist, but he wasn't happy of the way she was dealing with fame and etc. He said, Amy Winehouse was a big disappointment, because I was waiting for that girl to really bloom, because she was just starting and I thought she was fantastic. It was such a shame, but there's a high rate of that sort of thing in this business. He was talking about her tragic death. Just like his ex-bandmate Brian Jones also tragically died at the age of 27. The third one that he mentioned to BBC was James Bay, which was also a young artist at the time. And this is what he said. He said that he was one of the artists carrying the torch nowadays. He said, James Bay, she said that Ed Sheeran and James Bay were the ones carrying the torch. They're the two that come to mind immediately. So James Bay, another famous singer, it's another musician that he liked, and it is certainly one of the most, not as famous as Ed Sheeran, but one of the most famous musicians, singers, pop singers from the past years. Obviously, I'm saying pop singers because they're popular. I'm not, labeling them as pop or this or that. But they're popular. They are on the mainstream, at least for a while they were, and etc. And the next one that he mentioned, it was Florence and the Machine, another credible group led by a woman, Florence Welch, who also had the chance to perform live with the Rolling Stones. And it is an incredible performance. If you haven't seen her singing with the Stones, you should definitely check it out. And he told BBC, actually he didn't told BBC, he told Express UK, this was reported by Express UK. He said she joined the band once to sing the song Gimme Shelter. And he said, I'd never met her before or seen her work, but I just went, whoa, there's a strong voice. She's a hell of a performer. She gave Mick a run for his money. She can move, great fun, lovely girl. This is what he said about Florence Welch. So he also praised her. And the final one that he praised to BBC was the reggae musician Gregory Isaac. Now this one is a little bit older and it's not really on the mainstream as some of the ones from the list. And this is what he said about Gregory. I've always thought that Gregory was one of the best songwriters that came out of Jamaica and a sweet singer. And also Extra Classic was a song where I met my old lady. So I thought I would carry that through. So it also has a special meaning for him, that song that he mentioned it, because it was when he was playing when he met his wife, with whom he's married for decades already. They had kids. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. If you want to read more, go to the description, read the article we wrote about this. You can hear songs by all those artists in the article. Don't forget to like the video, leave your comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I see you later.